Welcome, everybody, to another fascinating, entertaining, and scientific and educating episode of Besiege. So today, what I want to do, I want to fiddle around with some parts. I want to do a few tests, basically, to figure out what we can do with a brace. I need to know, is it infinitely strong? How far can we stretch it? Things like that, because I want to make a Trebuchet, which is a fairly technical thing to make. It's a simple machine, but in Besiege, because parts tend to break so easily, it's tricky. So, first, observe. Aha, okay, so if we just make a super long stick or pole or whatever, beam, out of these blocks, the wooden block, they will break and it will flex. It's no good. So if we wanted to make the Trebuchet arm, which is, it's a type of siege engine that relies on a counterweight. So it's got a very long arm and a counterweight on one end, and you basically release it, the counterweight pulls one end down, the other end, which is very long, swings up and has a rope on the end which is tied to like a sling. It's like a big sling with a rock. And when it reaches the apex of its swing, then it shoots the rock really far. The tricky part is getting the counterweight to work when we can only start at a 90-degree angle and getting it so that it doesn't break. So anyway, if we get rid of all these and replace them with a brace, what do we think is gonna happen? Will it bend like all of those blocks did? We've taken, I think, what was probably 30 or 40 pieces, and we've reduced it down to 4 pieces. This is bouncing weirdly. I don't know what that's about. Is this, No, okay, so these spinny things should not be hitting it through the ground. It should maybe just some kind of vibrational thing from the brace. Okay, there it landed and it laid flat. But look at that. The brace is perfectly level. Didn't bend or flex at all. That's very interesting. That means we can replace a lot of parts with one brace and hopefully simplify and make things lighter overall. Maybe braces are kind of heavy as a part, but I can't imagine that this one brace is heavier than those 40 blocks. Okay, here's another short experiment. I just kind of want to see what happens. This is a contractible spring, and I'm curious how this is going to behave. Will it contract? Will it dip? What's going to happen? Huh, it's perfectly flat too. Okay, so that's very interesting. And apparently we can stretch that damn near infinitely. Let's see, if I focus my camera on this guy and then hit L. Whoa! Huh, we may have just invented a very simple 4-part siege engine. Boink! Look at that. Okay, interesting. Alright, test number next. I'm curious if we put some of these flying blocks on one end. Is this piece, does it scale the weight? So is this piece going to be super heavy, or will it fly up relatively easily? And, okay, wow! Another siege engine just invented. Wow, I'm like Leonardo da Vinci today. Very awesome. Okay, so that doesn't appear to be very heavy. We can do one more test, though, to make absolutely sure. Okay, so with last little test on the braces, I want to make sure or find out if they are the same weight no matter their length. If they're the same weight no matter their length, that means the longer we make them, the more efficient and lightweight our machine is gonna be. So if they're all the same weight, these guys should rise into the air at approximately the same speed. If the weight scales with length, then this guy in the middle should go up much faster than the other ones. Ready? Here we go. Okay, those two are going the same. This guy went wonky off balance. Let's try once more. Oh. Okay. They don't like being flat like that. Here, tell you what, let's lift them up slightly. No, they don't like that. Let's drop them again. Okay, anyway. Let's do a few tests. They appear to be off balance, but they're rising at about the same speed. I think the differences are due to balance and going side... Oh, look at this. Yeah. Okay, for sure, until they went off balance, they were all going up the same speed. So that means braces are always the same weight, no matter their length. So the longer you make them, the better. So anyway, with that information under our belts, here's the beginning of my trebuchet. So here's some reasoning behind some of these decisions. I've got 6 little, what are they called? These are one of the new parts. They are in the block section, swivel joints right here. We could have put gears here, that would have worked just as well. And I've got 6 of them, and what I'm trying to do is distribute the amount of force that this rotating arm is producing on the entire frame. I'm trying to distribute it between these many parts. This may be a mistake, it may not. We're going to find out, and if I make a different trebuchet in the future, what we learned today may make my design totally different. Now, in history, in the history of the world, a trebuchet would have just one log, basically, one long plank for its arm, one beam. We can't really do that, though, because the wood blocks will just break, and I think if we just do one of these things, I think it might rip off. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to build out here and try to put on some kind of counterweight. Something like that, maybe up here. And this is going to have hinges as well. And then we will build off like that. So we'll have hinges on them so that the counterweight can fall down and rotate, which I think is probably going to be important. Maybe we don't need that, but that's the way I'm going to build it this time. Okay, something like that, I think, is gonna be a start. So it should rotate around these pieces. It's just heavy enough to tilt the thing down. And we're gonna add ballast blocks to the thing. Now, it's hitting these blocks here. Right now, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. It's hitting these blocks, but as long as it gets to swing up to here, then it's fine. Once it gets up to there, we're eventually gonna add either a brace on a hinge or one of those contractible springs with a bomb with a grabber here. So this is going to be, as this swings up, that's going to be going kind of out like this. And the idea is that as it hits its apex, the rope hits maximal acceleration and velocity. And we're aiming for this archer guy over there, by the way. I don't know if we'll ever be able to actually hit him, but that's the idea. It seems stable. We haven't added any weights yet, though. Alright, first test with the ballast blocks. If you click your little key mapper parameter tuning guy, you can change the ballast mass. The blocks themselves start at 0.5. I put them all up to 2. So the maximum they can be. Houston, we have a problem. That piece went decently far. Look at that! Wow, we're gonna... Holy cow. We're creating mayhem just with our thing breaking. All right, let's watch it. Let's slow it down a bit and see what's going wrong. I think I saw... Yeah, okay, so for one thing, the weight is swinging as it lowers, which is a problem. Maybe I shouldn't have put these hinges on there, but that's a problem for next time, something to think about. And as it hits this brace right there, that snapped, which caused a whole like vibrational repercussional thing. Where all kinds of things broke. Is anything breaking before that point? Let's slow down even more. Let's go down to 10. That's the slowest it can go, I think. Okay, swinging up, swinging up. Looks fine. This looks like it's tilting a bit, these guys. Oh, right there, that broke. As it was swinging up. But it had already hit the apex, though. So technically it works, but we can definitely make some improvements. And I think what we're going to do is make it so that it doesn't hit this stuff down here quite as soon, maybe. Okay, so what I did is I moved the whole counterweight thing so that it was closer to the rotation here, so it won't fall down as far. Hopefully that helps. I also rigged up a little test here. And I'm always forgetting what these different buttons do. Piston is H. But I needed some way to stop this from rotating. I don't think this method is going to work. Let's just see what happens as it is without the ball attached, which would add more weight, which would make the thing move slower. Okay, 10% speed, and if this works okay, we'll put the speed back up. See what it looks like full speed, how fast it's going. See what's happening as it rises up. This is actually exactly what we want. This is going to hit the apex as this hits the apex. And then you would release like right about there, I guess, as it starts to lose its speed. And it would go woo, hopefully. Oh, but look, okay, so the platform is swinging higher. It is hitting these braces, but the whole thing seems much more stable. Let's try 60%. Nice. Okay, let's go to 100. Bam. Awesome. All right, but I'm starting to think that maybe we can simplify this. I've put all these pieces here, and we've got a lot of triangles. I'm making lots of truss-type structures, trying to reinforce things. I'm wondering, because we discovered earlier that a brace is as heavy as a brace is, no matter how long it is. So if we could simplify the structure, like I've got 4 braces there, another 4, another 4, so that's 12, 13, 14. I've got 16 braces on this swinging arm. 16. And if I could reduce that to like 4 or something, we could reduce the weight of the arm. The whole thing would swing faster. All right, here we go. This is what I'm going to call the final version for this trebuchet. I learned a lot making this thing, and if I made it again, I think what I would do is I would simplify a lot of this stuff. I learned I don't need nearly as many braces as I thought. And so what do I do in the future? One of the weak points, which I was constantly trying to engineer around, were all these swivel joints and having these floating blocks here. The whole thing, that made it much more fragile, having these 6 swivel joints and these 2 floating blocks here. I think in the future I might use a large wheel in the center, or maybe 2 large wheels, and just reinforce what's around it. I think that may be better, because I've had to build this structure here to brace these guys, to keep them from flexing, to keep these from breaking, and also at the same time keep this counterweight here from hitting all that structure as it swung under, at least not until we released our payload. We got a bomb attached to a grabber, so grabber is V. I can also contract the spring with L. Let's try it without contracting first. So just with V. Let's just go full speed. Oh, okay, I released too early. Bam! Blew up nothing, but I set myself on fire. Okay, one more time. Oh, okay, that time it broke. Maybe we should slow down the speed. Yeah, okay, let's slow down. It's breaking. Let's go to 50. Whoa! Huh, okay, so the thing is not having fun. It's why is it breaking? Let's look. It's, okay, yeah, all of these hinged, these things. Okay, let's slow down even more. Maybe we can improve the quality. Hey-oh! Okay, follow him. Our trebuchet is a mess. It's a one-shot wonder. I should call it, I don't know. Think of your favorite artist that only has one good song. Aha, maybe. There you go. Blam! And it's still exploding. But one thing I didn't do is use the contractible spring at all, which is going to change things. Okay, so L and then V. Ready? Fire, Captain! And let's follow the bomb. Here we go. See you later, trebuchet. Breaking into a bunch of parts. It's got like 200 parts. Yeah, I've definitely learned a lot about how to make a trebuchet. And in the... Holy cow, look at the braces go flying. Oh, we overshot our target by just a little bit. Okay, we're going to need to back up the trebuchet. Now, is it on center? More or less. Awesome. Okay, let's just not wait for that to land. And this thing, let's make it just so we can line it up easier, because as I get farther away, it's gonna, yeah, I can't even see. See that when I zoom out? Can't even see the guy. So let's have it be 0 degrees. And, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's move it forward and center it with that guy, so that we know at least that parameter is correct. Then I'll move it backwards, and I only have to worry about the distance and my timing with the spring arm. The contractible spring. Okay, that looks good. Now to go very far away and see what we can do with this thing. How extreme a range we can get. Okay, yeah, that's pretty far. And yeah, we can't see anything. All right, here we go. 18% speed. Hey-oh! And then maybe once we're here, we can speed up a bit. Hey, wait a second. I was supposed to be lined up. Okay, not on center exactly. Okay, let's try again. There appears to be some variance in the angle it shoots at. I don't know how to account for that exactly. Yeah, there might just be some RNG I'm just gonna have to deal with. Here we go, once again. Maybe if we started the swing at 10, it would help it not to break too early. Okay, that one, I don't think this one was very good. Whoa! No. All right, once again, this is fun. Oh, 0%. I thought 10% was the slowest. Okay, let's do 5. That's gonna be real freaking slow. Okay, maybe 10. I need to slow it down to center the camera on the bomb, though. Definitely, more than anything else. Here we go. Oh, now it's breaking. I swear, sometimes the things work. Sometimes they break automatically, and I think there's some design flaws, which I will try to work around next time. This was all in preparation of my super vehicle, which will have wheels and wings, and a trebuchet. Whoop! Okay, there we go. Oh, God. Wow. Seriously. Okay, we're out of the... Is there even ground way out here? The game is freaking out. It's like we're in the far lands. Okay, let's... I guess we're going to back up further, because we just discovered that this thing has stupid range. So I'm getting that rotational speed as it swings up, and then I'm adding it to the contracting of the spring arm. Okay, let's try it from here. Let's go down to 5, just as, or 10, maybe 10's slow enough. Oh wow, what's it doing there? Whoa, what happened? Does it do that every time? And it seems much slower than normal, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it's freaking out. I didn't change anything. Why are you automatically... I'm not holding L. Huh, it's like it's automatically contracting now. Is there some... What? Hello? Stop! Camera! Stop it! What's going on? Okay, turn this off. Why are you doing that? No. Reset the camera. Now the game is... I wonder if there are bugs from coming way out here. It appears that we've broken the game. Let's try moving closer again. Because the game did... It got real buggy when we got... when we overshot really far. So let's try coming in a bit. Maybe that'll help. And it's going very slow. Yeah, now it's not working at all. I didn't change anything, I don't think. I guess I could reload my save, because I did save it. Okay, let's try it from here. Now it's working. Okay, there's some issue with moving super far away that the physics engine just doesn't know how to handle. All right, one last time then. Here we go. Whoop. And we are not... Are we centered? We may be heading right for it. I think we're going to way overshoot it, though. This archer is safe from our weapons, I think, because we are shooting... Oh my gosh, the game. Are we too high now? Yeah, see you later, archer. We're online, though. We're on center. Okay, let's see if we can hit him. So what I've been doing that causes us to overshoot is I've been waiting to the best time to contract the spring. So maybe we should wait a little longer to about here. Okay, now we undershot. One more time, and then that'll be that. And we've learned a lot about how to make a trebuchet. It works, it's just hard to aim. It works awesome. I mean, we have some extreme range on this thing. We've got to contract that before the whole thing breaks into pieces. And we are off center. And we're going to overshoot. See you later. See you later, sandbox that is freaking out because we're too high up in the air. All right. Well, I guess that does it for this video. We made a successful trebuchet. I can't hit a damn thing with it. Damn it, I just can't give up. Grr. One more time. Let's try from here. Whoa. Can I focus on this in time? Oh, what happened to my camera? Okay. I don't know what happened there. This is it, for real. For realsies, this is the last one. Now, oh, the ground dropped out. There's no ground here or something. See that? Huh. You get too far away and there's no ground. Maybe there's ground here. We're learning so much about the game. So if it looks like there's no ground, there just might be no ground. Let's wait a little bit later to contract here now. There we go. All right, let's see if we can hit this sucker. Hey-oh! Oh, this one's... Well, we're off center. And we're too short. Bam! All right, there we go. A working sort of trebuchet that shoots so far we can't hit a damn thing with it. But this is going to... I'm going to take this design and I'm going to rework it from the ground up. Taking what we learned and applying it to a much better vehicle that hopefully one day will drive and fly and drop bombs and stuff like that. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave your comments below any type of structure or machine you would like me to try to tackle in the game. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.